I would be facing the camera right now, but it's just that my camera isn't working properly.
Avast there, come seeking adventure and salty old pirates, eh? Sure, you've come to the proper place.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another Pirates of the Caribbean review. And it's Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides review. And I'm kind of excited about this one because Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides is like my favorite movie. Well, actually, I think I have two favorite Pirates of the Caribbean movies. One is The Curse of the Black Pearl, and two is Dead Men Tell No Tales, and number three, At World's End. Okay, now let's get on with the review. Now, Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. I have to say I love this movie, and a lot of people hate this movie, and I kind of like it because it has Jack, and Barbossa is on the crown side of things because he's working on the crown because Blackbeard made him lost his leg, and Jack Barbossa are like my favorite characters in this movie because they're really funny together in this movie, and on that ship where that ship's rocking with, I forgot his name, but I'll figure it out. And yeah, so that's just my favorite Barbossa and Jack scene from the movie. Okay, now let's talk about Blackbeard. And of course, I love Blackbeard in this film. He seems so evil, and he kills anybody that gets in his way, and he has amazing powers. And my favorite Blackbeard scene is when Blackbeard is on the Queen Anne's Revenge, and he pulls the sword of Trident out, and all the men just go flying in the air. That is my favorite part of the movie. Like seeing the crew fly up to the rigging, they're being attached by ropes. It's just such a good scene. And that is my favorite movie clip scene in the movie. And my other favorite Blackbeard movie clip scene is when the mermaids are fleeing away because the Queen's Revenge is spitting out fire because Blackbeard's making the ship spitting out fire. It's just an amazing movie clip scene. And so, the next character I'm going to be talking about is Captain Hector Barbossa. And, I think I love this Barbossa because he is working for the king now. Because he's working for the Royal Navy. He's not a pirate. And he has a peg leg. That's just an amazing character, and I'm so glad they kept the peg leg in Pirates of the Caribbean 5 because it builds up his character. Because what if it'll be funny if he has a robotic leg, because that'll be kind of funny. But I'm just so glad they like kept the peg leg now, and he also has a golden peg leg in Pirates 5. And yeah, and I just love his costume, his hat, and he has some pretty funny lines in this movie. And oh yeah, but my favorite scene in this movie is when Barbossa takes charge of the Queen Anne's Revenge, and he's a pirate again, because it would just be funny and weird if he'll just stay on the Royal Navy side, because Barbossa is a pirate, and he will always be a pirate. He needs to keep to the code. Keep to the code, mate. Keep to the code. And yeah, and that was my favorite scene when like Barbossa took charge of the Queen Anne's Revenge, where he killed Blackbeard. Oh, and just saying, I think this is my favorite Barbossa line in this film. Like when he kills Blackbeard and he says,
For the pearl, for the pearl.
and the next character I'm gonna be talking to you guys about is Angelica. Because I know like a lot of people do not like Angelica, but I love Angelica, and Jack and Jax and Angelica relationship is just so funny. Oh, and I was like just like laughing like at those two because they were just so funny together. And I mean so funny. Okay. Oh yeah, but my favorite Angelica and Jack part of this movie is when Jack Sparrow leaves her on the island. It's just so funny, and I mean I was just like cracking up at that scene. Oh, and my other favorite part of this scene, when Jack Sparrow leaves her on the island, and then Jack says, "If you have a sister and a dog, I'll choose the dog."
If you had a sister and a dog, I'd choose the dog.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all enjoyed this video, because I was gonna do more, but then I just saw my camera battery. It's only at 10%, so I won't be able to have like enough time to talk. And so I'll just see you all next time on the next video, and keep a good eye out, because I will be doing the reviews of Dead Man's Chest and Dead Men Tell No Tales. So keep a weather eye out for those videos, mates. And I will see you all next time on the next video. And remember this: there is always a way to live the pirate's life. If you know what I mean. Ta, mates.